Well, today's the day. Finally got all my tools back at the house. Ain't much, but it's enough to start, working on cars. My main focus for now is going to be this one. It's been killing me. The Miata's been sitting for about 2 years at this point, and that's because, head gasket blew out of it after I did all the work replacing the water pump, the timing belt, all of this. I know it looks like trash, but I was just trying to get it to run. I realized I didn't check compression, and I overheated it enough to where there is a leak in the head, no fucking head gasket. It has been a time, honestly, trying to figure out where everything is that I did 2 years ago, where I'm at now, but I went ahead and disconnected the intake manifold. There's some zip ties where somebody had been done this previously, I think. It's just there's some weird stuff in there where random hardware is just kind of iffy, but it's coming apart. Hopefully I can manage to somewhat clean it up and put it back together. I don't need it to be perfect. I just need it to run and move, and I'll do what I really want after. Honestly, just looking at it like this just kind of makes me sad and miss it, but the paint on the roof is gone. Paint on the wings gone. There's some crazy chips where it's just not sticking to the car anymore. Flares are trashed as far as paint wise, but you can't get the flares anymore. They kind of disappeared a few years ago. Yeah, gotta redo the side skirts. I don't like how I just self-tapping them. I want to do riv nuts and secure it. I actually never did the other side. The other side's just kind of, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's just crazy. At least there's no wasp this time, or it's too cold for them, but but I just miss seeing these door panels. They're just what I enjoy. I like the door panels. Hopefully this will be back. Also, I bent the clutch pedal because something is seized up there. I don't know. But I am slammed on washers. Still don't know how I feel about it. Thinking about changing it. I never got it to sit as low as I want because I need to cut so much and figure out my turning with the flares. But that's kind of off topic, but just kind of taking this apart and seeing where I'm at. So that's out. It's seen a couple oil leaks in its life. Everything is just kind of coated. So at some point it must have been leaking real bad. But it's no longer there, and I could access stuff easier when I had taped off the ports, just because I don't know how long it's going to be till I get to it. But that's probably where I'm going to call it right now. I'm running low on daylight, so yeah. So it's the next day. I spent the morning doing the mirrors on the Fiesta. Had a buddy show me kind of how to do it, so hopefully next time I can knock that out and not be as big of an issue. But back to the main subject, I've got most of it disconnected. If it'll come back in, I should just be ready, I think, to take off the valve cover. I got that just sitting on top, and unbolt the head. I got the torque in sequence. I'm going to try to do it the right way for once and just kind of put it to the side and see how badly I've messed up the motor, because at this point I still really don't know. Hopefully there's something that shows what the issue is, and I'm not just blindly guessing that this is going to fix everything. Well, they say you always forget something. I forgot the exhaust still needed to be pulled out of the way. So I spent the last 20 minutes fighting under the car with everything that's rusted and breaking bolts and whatnot. But it's over to the side now, so I can just hopefully pick up, throw out my back, and set this to the side once I get it unbolted and broke loose. But hopefully next time I pick this up, there'll be this over there. Woo! Woo! Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm confused about what any of this means. It's off. I don't think there's anything crazy obvious. I've checked the head gasket and whatnot, but it was such a small leak, hopefully, that just resealing it and slapping it together will have it at least leak not enough to where I can run it one more season on this motor. I just need one more season. That's it. I've cleaned everything now, so like I'm just gonna try to put it back together. The head seems straight. There's nothing obviously wrong with it, and if there is at this point, I might as well just get a new motor and do what I want with it anyway, versus keeping on trying to fix this one for it just to wind up being a placeholder in the end. That's my thinking process. At least I'm gonna do that and see how it goes. Bullshit. Stay on, don't fucking sweat. Ah! I'm gonna scratch the fuck out of it. Oh, this is dumb. I hope everything's okay. I'm just not even gonna look. You fucking bastard. There's no way that's gonna work. I have no clue what I'm doing. I hope that other motor is okay. So now that I've got all of them just in there, I found my torque wrench, which I'm surprised is still here, and I found the torque specs and the stages you're supposed to do it at. So I'll get that part right, even if nothing else on the entire motor is done correctly. This will be correct. I am not confident at all. So I connected stuff at the back of the motor. I think I'm good mostly there. But I went to put the exhaust on, and I also forgot that like there's these studs that are like supposed to stay in the motor and the bolt come off, but like the stud just came out. I'm just gonna ignore that and just send them back in, because I don't know, I'm bored. That's a problem for another time when they fall out and the car's on fire or something. Don't need that. But also don't know where the bolts went for the intake. That's going to be a search, but also the timing is going to be an issue, because those aren't lined up correctly. They're like 180 off, and I'm missing the plate. I kind of have to just hold it up in the back, and that kind of doesn't fit with the water neck on. So we're just gonna go me. So I went ahead, I bolted up the exhaust, and I'm just looking at what I got to do. I bolted up the intake manifold, and I'm to the point where it was when I started. And the issue with that is I don't know where shit is, and I remember exactly how it goes back together. It's been so long I've took it apart. So if you start something, finish it, apparently. I don't know. I'm just going to put the valve cover on it, seal it up for that as good as I can, and then come back hopefully tomorrow and try to remember whatever it is that I need to do to put this together. So it's been a second. I've kind of hooked everything up. I know I'm about to take it all apart again. I can't find the fucking AFM thing. I sheared a bolt down here. There's some the fuel line isn't as solid as I want it to be. I want to replace that. That connector's kind of fucked. That's fucked. I don't know where that piece is, and it's kind of broke. But I'm about to drain the oil out, and I'm kind of curious about how that's gonna look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Red. Cool. Let's see if I can. Y'all good? Let's see if I can prime it a couple times and see if there's any fuel. That still works. Don't see any fuel. Maybe we're good to start it. Holy fuck, it's running. Ha ha ha. Where's that dripping from? There's a fucking light. Oh no. This might not be good. Well, hello. Where is it's coming off the oil pan? Fuck. Oh, and we're smoking like a motherfucker. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is okay. I just touched the header a lot, probably. It's all fine. That's fine. What is it? That's the header, right? That's fine. Timing belt's on and it's running. I'm just... Water's not seriously... Is there a line, maybe? I didn't connect. Because honestly, it's looking pretty fine. It's still shooting smoke, but that might just be condensation. So the smoke has like cleared up to where I'm thinking that was just all the condensation. It's not fucking smoking anymore. I think this might have worked. Like the thermostat's opened up. Everything's good. Like I can feel it's warm. I mean, it's not gushing coolant. So I think something I've done has worked, because like there's a fuck ton of vacuum leaks, especially like I need to plug that up. The valve cover's warped, but like it's not smoking, it's running, it's not pouring shit out from under it, I don't think. I cannot figure out where it's coming from. It is somewhere behind the intake is where all that's coming from. I'm gonna wait until there's a dry day after this, since it's supposed to rain all the next little bit, and try to track that down. Hopefully it's not the head. If it is, I'm gonna be very mad, but that's probably where I'm gonna end it. I know it's not the right way. I'm surprised it even worked that well, but I figured this would be a good point to pick up the camera, even if it is just me being boring and talking, but it just seemed like a good place to start. So next time, hopefully this thing will get more dialed in.